Do you remember in the Wizard of Oz when the straw man scarecrow person wanted a brain, just like Dorothy and all humans have? Well, if they'd managed to find a human brain for him, the biggest shock that they would have got was to see that we don't have one brain. We have 3 brains, all welded together to look like one from the outside. If you slice a human brain down through the middle, then you can see a tiny small brain right in the centre, a slightly larger brain built around it, then a third brain surrounding both of them. So why did the very first humans end up with 3 brains rolled into one? Well, our ancestors didn't drop from the sky. The relatives on their family tree were more ape than human. Christmas must have been a nightmare, even worse than ours, maybe quite similar. But if we follow our line even further back, right through our ape phase, then we see that we turned into this after starting out as some sort of furry lizard type creature. Now this is all relevant because that thumb-sized brain that I mentioned right at the centre of your brain is what we inherited from that original furry lizard creature. It's still in there, it's still a vital part of our whole brain, and all that happens is, as we evolve, is that a new layer of brain gets added on to that. So, as we became apes, we formed an ape brain over our furry lizard brain, and as we became human, we formed a human brain over our ape brain. All 3 brains now have to act together as one. But if you were designing a brand new human being from scratch, you probably wouldn't want to start by mashing together these 3 brains because, well, each one has very different priorities. They pull you in opposite directions and each perform very different functions. But we've not been designed from scratch. The brain we found ourselves with took several million years to evolve. And this is why we have very tricky brains. So really the challenge for every single one of us is how to manage these 3 brains evolved into one, each one motivated by very different things from the others and powering us through our life.